Do you ever go back to Emmerdale? If you're fucking with me, mate, I swear to you.
To top it all off, the show's been cancelled. Oh, let's tell the story. Ryan will back me up.
Pressure on me here.
Right, guys, welcome back to another episode of
At Home with the Thomas Bros.
Great energy, boys.
Great enthusiasm there.
Loving it. Right, guys, I've got some exciting news, by the way.
Go on.
I'm just going to kick it off with...
You going back to Emmerdale?
No. I would do
It's
if
so
he asked
funny.
me.
It's so funny that I was in the taxi on the way here, and the guy was like, "All I want is, your brother to come back to Emmerdale." I said, "Oh, do you know him?" He said, "Yeah, I used to pick him up from his bar, after a big night out." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "Was he pissed?" He said, "I'm saying nothing."
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he was
You
like,
used to pick me up from a bar and then take me straight to work?
"No, maybe."
That probably happened.
Sounds about right.
That probably happened.
Yeah, he was just like, he was really like, he went deep into it. I said, I just really want him to come back to Emmerdale. Do you ever go back to Emmerdale?
One day.
Yeah, you've got
I'd
to go
like
back.
to. Like, I always see it. It comes on and I'm thinking, I'd love to go back one day. But again, they've not asked me. So it's just...
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, they've asked Ryan to go back to Corrie. They've just never asked me to go back to Emmerdale. And I don't know why. And also, like, Emmerdale and Coronation Street, they're having a crossover where characters from Emmerdale and characters from Coronation Street are going to meet for the first time.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
And I thought, wouldn't that be a great idea if I went back for that and you went
What?
back?
Is that really going to happen?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
happening.
That's sick.
It's mint, innit? Hollyoaks are doing it. And you know who Hollyoaks are doing it with? Brookside. Brookside is coming back for a special.
How do you know?
I'm in the know with all this.
This is
so,
cool.
like, Hollyoaks and Brookside are basically the legends of Brookside are gonna cross over with the people from Hollyoaks. We don't know who's doing it yet.
Oh,
I think that's the most starstruck I've ever been in my life when I met Ted from Brookside.
What, Phil Olivia?
Yeah, I honestly, like, it took me a while to actually call him Phil. I used to call him Tim.
Is that
So for
Tinhead?
yeah.
for the benefit of the listeners, Ryan has been best friends with Tinhead from Brookside, Phil Olivier,
Yeah.
for like the last 30 years.
Yeah, do you know when you're growing up as a kid, like, Brookside was my thing. It was just the one I loved the most.
Oh, that Jennifer
And
Ellison was
Jennifer
fit.
Ellison.
Jennifer
Oh
Ellison.
my
Jennifer
gosh.
Ellison. And him were like the big heartthrobs, and she was the pin-up.
They were huge, weren't
And I just thought, I found it really, really like, you get a feeling in your stomach when you meet someone, and he came over to me. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I was like the first time I met you.
I was like that my whole childhood. Going to the Corrie, sitting in the green room with you, mate. I just remember going, oh my God, there's Candice. Do you know what I mean? There's Roy Cropper.
Yeah.
There's what's his name? Is it
Ken
Malcolm?
Barlow.
I think he was called Malcolm in real life, or did he play Malcolm?
Roy.
What?
Norris.
Norris.
Yeah.
Norris. Like, I used to sit in the green room, and then obviously we used to chill with like all the soap stars when we were growing up, and Jack Shepherd used to come out of us a lot. And one time, and this happened to me twice, I was on a night out, and I called Jack Shepherd David, and he just looked at me and you just call me David. I went, bear in mind, I've been chilling with him for like a year. And I did it with Chris Fountain as well. I called Chris Fountain. Justin, pass me the ball.
Oh, God, there's
and he
no
just turned around to me
way.
and went,
Yeah.
bear in mind that you're trying to be dead cool. You just call me Justin. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
They bring you up as well.
But honestly, it was such a golden time.
I remember that I went out with Nikki Sanders, who played Candice, before I joined the
remember
show.
that?
in real
And
life.
in real life.
You went out with Nikki.
That was the first. She rang me and said, "Do you want to go out bowling?" And I remember being in the
You were in
room
the
at
show,
Stafford
though.
Road, and you guys, Mum, you were all sat outside the door listening to the conversation.
Yeah, she
No.
came
I
round.
opened the door and you all fell through it.
Yeah, she came round. She came round. Couldn't believe Candice was in our house.
I remember this. So
Wait,
you went
you-
out with Nikki in real life?
Not out with her, just hang out with her.
Oh, right. Okay.
Before you got in the show?
Yeah, I feel like it was.
No, it wasn't. You were in the show, mate. You wouldn't pull Nikki from
I didn't pull her. We were just hanging out.
Yeah, bro, you were in the show. You just got in the show, but you weren't on screen yet.
Ah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Do you know what I
No
mean?
Yeah, that's
way.
what it was.
I got a good
Yeah.
memory.
Mad. Anyway, can I say my exciting news?
No, fuck off.
I've got some really exciting
Go on.
news
Is
Is
now.
it really exciting?
It's really exciting.
Go on.
I think it's exciting.
Go on.
So, I don't know if you are well aware of this, but me and Ryan were nominated at the NTAs.
Yeah.
Well, we were nominated, but we had to get down to the shortlist.
Right. Don't tell
Okay.
me you have.
And the shortlist has been released today.
No way.
It's been released today.
Have you?
Bear in mind, so me and Ryan were up for best presenters.
If you're fucking with me, mate, I swear to you. What are you getting at here?
Me and Ryan were.
Because I've just been told I've been invited in a box, so we're definitely not
Me and
been
Ryan
shortlisted.
we were nominated for an NTA. We had to vote. We did some begging for votes, not going to lie.
We did a massive campaign.
We did a big campaign. But did it pay off? That is the question.
This is amazing if it has.
And the results are in. So there are.
What does this mean when you shortlist and there's another voting thing?
You get down to the final
4 or 5.
5.
So you made that to the final 5 out of all
And
the
then
people.
what happens after that? And then what happens after that?
Wait. Well, you.
I don't want to get excited. I want to know what happens first. Set me up.
So basically, you get down to the final 5, and then other people have to vote to
get
see
into
who's
what?
the winner.
The final 3.
No, to win the show.
Yeah, but then I've just been invited in a box and not on the floor, so that means I'm not on the
plan
shortlist.
might change now that you've been.
Okay, so TV presenters. The 5 nominees are.
If our name don't mention us, I'll come over and punch you in the head. I'm not joking. I don't give a monkeys if we're on the podcast or not. If you even dare not mention our name.
Listen, you're jumping to conclusions here. I never said
You just said you got some good news. What? We're not in the shortlist?
I shouldn't have said good news.
Oh, mate, I'm fuming.
So the 5 nominees are Anton Deck, Stacey Solomon, Alison Hammond, Claudia Winkleman, and Gary Lineker.
So you didn't make it?
We didn't make it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Wait, it gets better.
Is there a bonus round?
Okay, so our show 99 to Beat was also
That's also been cancelled.
which has also been cancelled, was also up for Brains Crying, was also up for an award, the Bruce Forsyth Entertainment Award, and the 4 nominees are The Masked Singer, The Graham Norton Show, Michael McIntyre's Big Show, and Would I Lie to You?
Oh my God. So he's flagged you. Oh my God. I actually thought you made it then. Oh my God. So how is this good news? Oh my God. You don't understand that. Ryan wanted his validation so
Ryan
much.
wanted this award so much. And
fuming.
I'm sorry.
Oh, and to top it all off, the show's been cancelled. Oh God.
But imagine though, we actually got like the nomination, or even the fact that we even might have won it. Bearing in mind the show's been cancelled as well.
Where is the good news?
There isn't any.
You said you had some good news.
He's done this to fuck
That's
me.
horrible.
He's done this.
Right.
He's been thinking about how am I going to do this to Ryan. How am I going to fuck with him?
Right. I've never seen Ryan so excited.
You got me excited.
I know, but I never said.
Nasty, that is nasty.
Did I say it was good news?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have said that.
Right. For the benefit of listeners, I spoke to a guy from ITV, and you guys know it was got nothing to do with you guys.
I know it's not that.
But
it's not that.
No.
I feel so bad now.
No.
But this is what I'm saying.
They didn't have enough money to commission the show.
Yeah, that's what it was. To the point where I was on the phone to our agent. I was like, whatever money they need, I will put it in. And they went, yeah, Adam, it's over $1 million. I was like, is SAS Who Dares Wins available? Oh, God. Right. But can I just take this moment to thank everybody, because we do get a lot of love for 99 to Beat, and it was a huge success. Not only just for ITV, but also for us as well. For
you boys smashed it,
we
man.
did well, bro.
It was just a new concept.
Like, we don't need a nomination at the NTAs. We don't need an award,
yeah,
bro.
So you'll have a
I genuinely thought you were going to shout our name now.
I know, I did.
Just horrible.
I know. When I saw the note, I was like, oh my God, we ain't...
I thought you were like holding it back. That's for the big podcast.
I know.
Brilliant, and you just made me feel like shit.
I know. Sorry. Are you okay? Do you want to take 5 minutes?
I would love to if I could. Yeah. You know, you feel it.
That was a little bit cruel.
Wasn't it?
Cool. But listen, let's move on to something positive.
God.
Adam, I want to ask you a question. You went to a Sam Fender concert recently. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't have a clue who Sam Fender is.
He's unbelievable, bro. He's unbelievable.
And you went to concert with Mum, did you?
And yeah, well, yeah, I couldn't find anyone to go with.
No, you just knew we were in Ibiza. Look, I'll just get a few pictures with Mum and go all the way out. Have a nice time.
I felt like
that. Yeah,
that.
so what Lloyd sent to you.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah,
That
you
was
knew what you were
brilliant.
doing. It's funny
No,
that every
did
time
it?
I go away, you get like really wholesome. Oh, I'll take mum out for the day. Yeah, you
Oh
knew
my
clever
God,
you
that
are,
was
you
brilliant,
mate.
yeah. No,
That's not very nice. You had no one to go with, so you took mum.
No. So I was actually going to go on my own. I didn't think of my mum for some reason. I was actually going to go on my own. And then I found out Olivia Dean was supporting Sam Fender, because my mum doesn't really know who Sam Fender is either. But I introduced my mum to Olivia Dean, who's just unreal.
Who's Olivia Dean?
You listen to her album, you'll fall
She's a
in love
singer?
with her. She's a singer, yeah, but she was supporting. And my mum's a big fan of her, so I was like, this is perfect. So I rang my mum. I was like, do you want to come to Sam Fender? She was like, I don't really know who he is, but Olivia Dean supporting. She was all up for it. But it was just so magic, mate. And bearing in mind, I went to this concert and I wasn't drinking. It was my first concert that I've been to where I've not had a drink, and I'm just with my mum and everything. And it was just magic. Like, we just had such a really nice time together. And also, it was in Wythenshawe Park as well, so I was a little bit apprehensive. I was thinking, are you going to get a bit of shit here? But the crowd, the people there, it was just from start to finish. I think the concert started at like 7 o'clock and it finished at like 12. It was unreal. But the problem is with Sam Fender, like, I've only really listened to like one album of his. And so every song that he was playing, I didn't really know.
You don't know the words to any song, though.
Well, this is the thing, and everyone was singing. And this is, to anyone out there who's doing a concert, I think this is a great idea, right? Have the lyrics on the stage so people can sing along. Do you not think that's a good idea?
That is a good idea. Yeah, but
because everyone there, they must have been like hardcore fans. I'm a fan, but I'm not a hardcore fan. But if they had like the things up on the screen,
that's a good idea.
Everyone could just sing along and get involved.
But there's something in our brains. Us Thomases can't remember the lyrics to songs. Like, certain people just know the lyrics to every song.
And bearing in mind, I've listened to that song like over 1,000 times at least, and I still don't know the lyrics. It's weird.
But
like,
I think it's like, because I can remember the words to like Tupac songs from like years ago when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Right. So when I actually used to listen, like proper listen.
Yeah.
Whereas now I can listen to a song a million times over, a song from Drake or something, and not know one lyric.
Yeah, it's weird.
Can you imagine though, like as an artist writing a song, and the whole of the crowd singing that song? Like, for instance, the most famous one, right now is probably Lewis Capaldi, when he couldn't even finish the words of his own song.
Glastonbury,
and they just sang the rest of the song for him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that feeling? Like, if that was me, I'd just cry my eyes out.
I was thinking when he was up on stage and we were all there, we're all singing, we're all dancing. Like, I just felt like being a musician or, being someone in like a singer, like it must be the best job in the world, especially if you're writing your own songs as well. Like, he probably wrote these songs in his bedroom, not realizing or knowing one day that he would be on stage in front of thousands of people and everyone singing their song back to him. That feeling must be unreal.
Yeah, and Lewis Capaldi went out with, what's his name? What's her name from Love Island? Paige Turley. Do you know that Scottish one?
Yeah.
I think years ago. I think a lot of his songs were written about her, which is mad. And she was on Love Island.
The one thing everyone's talking about now that I feel like I missed out on is Oasis. I've not heard anything like it before.
Yeah.
Like, from a live gig, I don't think I've ever heard so much buzz around it. And it's such a shame because I'm just not an Oasis fan. But I feel like it's more than the songs and more than Oasis. I feel like it's the people.
Yeah, well, I had a ticket to the Oasis concert, and I just got a ticket because obviously it was Oasis. There was a lot of buzz around.
Did you go?
But no, I ended up giving my ticket away because I was like, I'm not really an Oasis fan. But then I had huge FOMO. You know, when you watch the videos back and you just see everyone in there. Again, it's not even necessarily about the music. It was just about the vibe and the people there, and everyone's like dancing. I was just like, shit.
Oh, I really want to go to Oasis.
Yeah.
It's like,
is it too late?
Everyone's been raving about it. It's funny though. I saw a picture the other day of Gary Lineker and Wayne Lineker together in a picture. Do you see that? From someone's wedding, and someone went, "This is too much." First the Oasis brothers, and now the Lineker brothers.
Yeah. Which one's more of a big deal?
Oh, I love Wayne Lineker. I don't know why. I feel so like I'm watching his little journey now, because obviously I think he got caught off his chops, didn't he, in Ibiza, and then there's just like everyone's kind of worried about him now. He's gone home and everything else, but I really like Wayne.
Yeah, it was his daughter's wedding, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's just like, and he's like saying I'm on a clean living vibe now and everything else. But I just think, like, obviously after being in Ibiza and stuff, like, if you're in that culture and that life, like day in, day out, like, it must be just like draining, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Because it's not real life.
No, is it?
Do you know what I mean? It's not real
But
life.
he looks like he's having a good time, but I do feel like he does just need to hang up.
And then Paris, did you see the video? Because Paris was in the video with him.
Yeah.
Who we know.
Oh, that was it. Yeah,
I
the
spoke to
video.
Paris about it, because I saw the video and I spoke to him. I know what Paris is like about his music. No one touched the decks.
He was so calm though, wasn't he?
He was trying.
Yeah.
He was really trying, but it was very tough for Paris. That.
Honestly, I just love Wayne. And every time I see him, he always says the same thing. He goes, Scotty, you've set him. He sounds a bit like you now. I always say you've got a Wayne Lineker voice now. He goes,
Is that a compliment?
yeah. I don't know. He goes,
Hold on, you
Scotty.
wear my shirt. That's my t-shirt.
No, I've got the same one. We know the same guy.
No, you don't.
What? That's my t-shirt.
Might
You
be.
wear my clothes.
Yeah, he's wearing your clothes.
You stop wearing my clothes. Bring your own clothes.
I did.
Can I just tell my story, please?
Sorry.
So anyway, yeah. So Wayne basically says every time I see him, he goes, Scotty, you've set the record. To this day, you got chucked out the most time in the history of Ocean Beach. 3 times in one day. No one's ever beat it. And I don't know
3
why.
times in one
yeah,
day?
I got chucked out of Ocean
How
Beach
did you
3
get back
times
in,
in one
more
day.
importantly?
Because obviously I knew Wayne and Truman and all that, so he used to let me back in. But basically, this was when I first come off Love Island in 2016. I was still with Katie at the time, and it was the first night I had on my own. I had to do it. I was doing a party at Ocean Beach, and I flew out there, and I just got off my absolute chops to the point where I got found on the street by these 10 18-year-old lads.
Yeah.
Right. No word of lie. These 10 18-year-old lads picked me up, carried me back to their apartment, and I was passed out on the bed. And then they were all taking pictures of me, right? And then tagging Katie. This is a Twitter. You remember we used to have Twitter?
Yeah.
And they were tagging Katie in tweets of me passed out on the bed.
My God.
This
But
is
she
my
was
first.
mortified as well.
Right.
Wasn't she?
And then obviously I said, so I woke up and saw what was going on. I was like, boys, please delete these pictures, delete these tweets, and I'll take you to Ocean Beach and I'll give you the best night of your life. So no word of a lie. This is a fucking true story. This is how mad I was. Literally, I got them all to delete the pictures, and then I basically took these 10 lads. They're in VIP, and having the best time of life. And then I got chucked out again. Yeah, I got chucked out again. Then I got let back in, and then chucked out again.
Oh my God.
I mean, you went all through your life being kicked out. I
think
you got kicked out your own night.
I've never been kicked out of a club, you know.
I was famous.
Unless you thought you were Scott.
I can't imagine anyone kicking me out of a club.
Oh, I was famous in Manchester for getting chucked out my own nights. I remember I would do the guest list. I'd invite everybody down. There was this night we're doing at Wilmslow. The queue was massive. And I remember just getting chucked out right at the start of the night and basically just launched out in front of all the queue. And all the queue had basically been put on my... They were like, what the fuck's going on? But it was a running theme.
Yeah, you're like the queue. Can you get me in?
Yeah, but it was with the doorman though. The doorman used to hate me. Because I was basically I used to be the guy who had to go out and get people in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the one time this doorman said to me, he went, listen, you don't run this fucking door. Or something like that. And obviously I was bringing everyone there, and everything else. I went, shut up, you. I pay your fucking wages.
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
Yeah, but...
And you answered the bouncer like...
Yeah, but can you imagine a doorman, a young lad, who's like... But obviously, I was trying to stand my ground, do you know what I mean? But honestly, that was it. He was like... How he didn't lever me there then. I was a little gobshite.
Yeah,
But
you were young as well. You should have been getting in. A lot of the times, I used to get phone calls. I used to get phone calls all the time, and you'd get Scott's been kicked out again.
Yeah.
And I was looking at this recently going, why was I so much like that? And I genuinely believe, because I believe now that my body was rebelling.
Yeah.
I was never meant to be that guy. So every time I drank, my body was rebelling, and do you know what I mean? And it was going, I'm going to fuck you up if you keep doing this. You're not meant to be this person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It sounds
but then also with that being said, it was when you got into the Scotty special, it was, I don't know whether it was just family or friends, but there was a lot of negativity that came out of you.
Yeah.
Not just for yourself, but for other people as well. Do you know what I mean? I remember us having a conversation, every time you'd always rip into me, rip into Ryan. There was a lot of negative. So it was to a point where it was just we just didn't want to be around it. Do you know what I mean? And I felt like other people might have got a different version of you. But then the Scottish special that we knew.
No, you knew. No, so what it was that you guys knew me so much that Like when you saw any kind of change, it was not. Whereas other people would see me and go, "Oh, that's normal."
Yeah, it was like Jekyll and Hyde. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
But I just think, it's just like looking back, like the stories, like the situations that I put myself in, and everything else. Like I think sometimes people just say to me, "Oh, you just grew up, Scott." It was like, nah, I didn't just grow up. Like it was a massive.
100%,
Do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
even just the fact that I can't, like the Scott that was getting chucked out of Ocean Beach 3 times in a row. It's like fucking 2 different people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I genuinely believe that I was never meant to live that life. I was never, and that's why I knew it was wrong, and that's why I kept going double hard because I didn't know how to get out of it.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people who are still trapped in that cycle going, like where it was glamorized to be like that, it was glamorized to be an animal, a party boy, and this and that, and now they don't know how to change, so they go even harder and hate themselves even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, I know I've changed, but you boys have changed too. Like Ryan.
I'd say Ryan's changed the most.
Yeah, he is. He's on a little, like, he's the most stable he's ever been.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you're a good father.
Yeah.
I mean, even Lucy backed that up, which is good.
Yeah.
But you've got your hands full with Roman, haven't you? Because, like...
Do you know what, like... I do feel like we're at this stage now with the family and the setup and everything else. Like it's good to have be a team. So Roman doesn't listen to his mum. Just doesn't listen to his mum. And I only notice it when I'm there. But like he says he's a nightmare when I'm not there.
He says he is.
No, sorry, Lucy. Yeah, he says it as
I'm
well.
a nightmare when you're not here, Dad.
But I say to him, listen, son, you need to be good for mum while I'm away.
He pointed around you and so do you, you bastard.
Monkey see, monkey do.
But I've got this thing where I say 1, 2, and before I get to 3, he always comes. Well, I'm getting to 20 now and he's not there. And I get him and I go over him and I feel him just being more and more cheeky. And I said to him, look, if you're good for your mum, I'll bring you something back. And then I got on FaceTime with him yesterday and I said, have you been good for mum? And he was going, looking at mum, looking at me, and he went a bit quiet. And I already knew because his mum had told me he'd been a bit naughty.
Yeah.
I said, well, what do you want me to do, Roman? I said I was going to get you something. I said, you've not been good for mum. And he didn't really have an answer.
Oh, bless him. I know, you say, he has got a cheeky side, but he's also got the most lovable. He's just his heart is so big.
Yeah.
His heart's so big, mate. He's adorable. When you catch him, he is full on. Not gonna lie, but then when you catch him in those little moments, there's no one else in the world. It's just you and him, and he's especially when you're having a conversation with him, and he's just so in tune, isn't it?
I wouldn't change it for the world. I do love that character of him. I do, but it's sometimes it can be a little bit hard work, but
yeah.
I love that energy that he gives out. Even when he knows he's doing something naughty and he gives you a look like he's getting told off of his mum. And I've got to try and keep a straight face, but I can see one eye looking at me to check out how I'm assessing this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's like, am I all right here, Dad? Have I gone a bit too far? But it's just, and I'm trying to keep a straight face because I know that he's looking for me for reassurance that I've not gone, to that place of I'm in trouble with Dad as well.
You have that though. I don't know whether in mine and Kaz,
is that good though?
Because you needed a good cop, bad cop.
Well, we always thought it was going to be Lucy who was going to be the strict one before we had kids. Because I'm scared of Lucy, I thought the kids are going to be scared of Lucy.
Yeah.
And it's the other way round.
Well, I had this conversation with my kids not long ago. I was like who are you most scared of? They were like, you, Daddy. I was like, me? I don't even shout at you. Why are you most scared of me?
Yeah.
I was just a little bit baffled by it. I didn't. But again, I would think that Lucy was
you actually are quite scary though.
Whoa.
He is though, Adam, isn't he?
Only because
you don't get the wrong side.
You don't fuck with Adam.
No, you don't get the wrong side.
Only because
honestly, you pushed Adam too far.
You're mad, you bro.
Yeah.
It's only because you never see me in I never blow, but if I do blow.
Okay, I've seen you a few times recently.
Me and Scott have actually had a few arguments recently.
Yeah.
Not a few.
Have we?
We've not seen eye to eye on a few things, and this is. It's weird
That's a
though,
nice
bro.
way of saying it.
It's true though.
What kind of
We had an
was it?
argument over what was it?
Let's tell the story.
We were going down to London.
Yeah,
on the
let me
train.
tell the story. Right? You tell me. Ryan will back me up because Ryan's in my camp. Ryan taught me about this, and Adam follows his own rules. So we're all going down to
Pressure on me here.
Right,
Go
I want the verdict
Adam
on this.
follows his own rules.
Right. So we're going down to London, right?
Talk to me.
And the day before we get told we've got this job, haven't we? So we get the tickets are booked for us, right?
Right.
So the day before, management says, right, what train tickets do you want? So me and Adam both agree on these times on this train. Buzzing, right? Okay, cool. So the next day, I'm planning my whole day. I've got my business, I've got everything else. I've got to plan my whole day to get down there. And then anyway, it gets like 2 hours before. No, so in the morning, Adam goes, "Oh, do you know what? Let's go a little bit later." I said, "Right, okay, we'll go a little bit later. I'll just move a few things around. We'll go later." And I'm buzzing, thinking, right, we're traveling down with Adam, Teddy. We're going on a train together.
Wait. I didn't ask you. I'm just doing what I'm doing in this group chat,
Exactly.
and you're in the group chat and you're following what I'm doing. I'm talking to my agent who's booking me my ticket.
To be fair, what I tell you, I'll tell you the mistake you both made. I tell you because
here we go.
I can see the whole group, right, and I can see what's going on.
Right.
Now, you decided without deciding that you're going together. And that was the problem.
No, that's what I'm saying. He decided that he was going with me.
Of course.
I didn't.
You did. You signed up for it as well.
I never
You
signed
made
up
it.
to anything. This is what I'm saying. And this is where it got a little bit lost in
You
translation.
did. You committed something with Scott, which is your
No,
biggest
I didn't
mistake.
commit anything. This is
Because
what I'm
if
saying.
you
did
He
stick a
thought that
time
I
with Scott,
committed.
you fucked, right? You have to stick to it.
No, so what I realised, Adam, is that you literally, and I do this in my own world. I do what I want to do, but Adam does what he wants to do.
Yeah.
No, regardless of anything or anyone.
Yeah.
Well,
Like literally.
no.
So Adam was going to jump on a train an hour before. Right, listen, guys, listen to the listeners for this, please. Right, Adam was going to get on a train an hour before me, and let me travel down on my own. We could travel down 2.5 hours on a train, a bonding time.
Hold
me,
on.
Teddy, Adam.
What do you mean an hour before?
He was going to go an hour before.
Why are you
Because
going an hour
we
before?
couldn't change the train time, right? So we'd already bought these tickets at a certain time. So in order for us to get the later train, we'd then have to pay for a ticket. Bearing in mind, the ticket had already been paid
When
for.
has that ever meant anything to you?
No, but
80
it
quid,
didn't.
thank you.
But that was irrelevant.
He
Listen,
didn't care. He wanted to go there and then in a moment, so everybody else was going to sacrifice. He didn't care.
It changed because Teddy was coming with me now, and I didn't want to get to London late. So I was putting me and Teddy first because I wanted to get to London on time before. Because by the time we would have got the later train, it would have been like 10, 11
No, it
o'clock.
wasn't.
Yeah, it would have been late.
No, it wasn't. That's
Yeah,
a
it
lie.
would
We
have
got
been.
there. We got this. Like, we got
Anyway,
this,
so the
this
time
is
to
lying.
change. I'm not lying, bro.
It was a 4 o'clock train you had to get. We would have got there.
Anyway,
I think
cut the
yeah,
long
but
story
I was
short.
happy about all this because I knew I'd made my own plans like through another group, so I was nothing to do with
He
this.
was gonna, but this is what I'm saying. He wasn't gonna be on his own, by the way. He was gonna be on your train.
No, it wasn't. Right?
Yes, you
that
were.
was a fluke.
You said, yeah, but you were gonna still be on his train. And I was like, you're going down with Ryan Scott. What does it matter?
No.
He's like, I don't want to go down with Ryan. I want to go down with.
So
all
I
of us."
wanted to spend quality time
He
with
actually
my.
said he didn't want to
I
go
wanted to
down with
spend quality time with my twin brother.
You didn't want to go down
and
with
my
me?
No, it was never part of the plan.
That's
I
what he
planned to travel with Adam and Teddy. You were never in the thing, and also traveling with you, like you never know if you're gonna turn up. But you only just,
he actually
you only
nearly missed the train, didn't you?
What?
Yeah.
No, the train was delayed. Actually, the train was delayed. That's if the train wasn't delayed, you wouldn't have got
I
on
wouldn't
it.
have made that train, no. But I don't want that with Scott, especially Scott. Like, I don't want any pressure but my own pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm
Anyway.
going to be late, I can deal with that on my own. If I let him down, my life's
Yeah, but
over.
anyway, so we had a bit of an argument, and then
Oh no!
I put the phone down on him.
I said to Adam. No, I said to Adam.
No,
Adam
let me
has to
do-
say
let me-
first.
Let me
let me
just
Adam
let
first,
me,
then
No.
you.
let me just say what I need to say. So we had an argument, and
You
I
didn't
was
put
like,
the phone down. I put the phone
you
down.
put the phone down on me.
Yeah, bitch.
And I was like, did he just put the phone down on me? Anyway, my blood was boiling at this point. It was just, again, just got lost in translation. I was like, fine, let the dust settle. And I called him back up. I said, look, Scott, because I don't like arguing with either of you. It upsets me.
Especially when you're in the wrong.
I was not in the wrong. But then I just put all that to a side and said, look, it's not about who's right or who's wrong in this situation. I just don't want to argue with you. Like, it is what it is. Let's just move on. He's like, you don't tell me to move on. And I'm like,
you didn't.
bro, he like...
No, he ran me.
And then, like,
no,
I was like,
let's.
I was like, Scott, I don't want to argue
Let's
over this.
appreciate his tone. He ran me up and went, listen, we're not talking about this. We're going to get a train and we ain't talking about it. I went, don't tell me what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Right?
Because I had Teddy.
Don't tell me,
I
girl.
had Teddy with me and I didn't want to get on the train and Scott.
Oh, he's
basically-
using Teddy a lot here, isn't
No,
he?
because it's true. I put Teddy
Father
in
of the year, is he all of a
because
sudden?
I didn't want to
Fucking
get on
hell.
the train and Scott and me and Scott have an
Fucking
argument
hell.
while Teddy's
No,
coming down to London
this is
with
what
us.
I know. No, this is what annoyed Adam. This is funny though, because I said to him, all I said to Adam was, and I didn't say you were a dickhead or anything. I went, I think it's out of order what you're doing. And he went, don't tell me I'm out of order. I went, I didn't tell you you're out of order. I just think this is out of order. Yeah, so you sit on it,
It is
and that's fine.
condescending little fucking...
Yeah, I said, so I just said, he said, don't tell me it's out of order. I went, I'm not telling you you're out of order. I said, I just think it's out of order. The situation's out of order. So let's just leave it there. And then he like, really didn't like that, did you?
Yeah, I
really,
didn't like that.
He really didn't like it.
Telling me
So he
that
rang me
out
up going,
of
don't tell me about, I hate it. This is the thing Adam always
Because
says.
I'm a-
No, wait, he always says this when he goes, Caroline, remember Caroline said it? He went, he always hates it when someone said, I hate it when people say that I'm something that I'm not. I hate it when people accuse me of thinking or being something that I'm not.
Yeah, but I don't like that. If someone's saying that I am something, I'm like, well, hold on.
All I wanted to do was spend time.
You made assumptions that
with
you were
my
coming down on
twin
the
brother.
train with me. I didn't. I was going down on my own, period. So that's where
it was your show, Adam's show. And basically, all I wanted to do was spend time with my nephew.
You never want to spend time with any of us.
Exactly. And I said to him, I went, Jesus Christ, you say you want to spend time with me, and now you want to travel 2.5 hours on a train without me. I said it to him, and make up your mind.
Because people think, we're all really happy family, and
we always
get on.
And
But
this is what I'm saying.
now and again, it happens.
That never
and
happens.
Years ago, before we'd grown up, they did get out of hand, and it was like, every time there was an argument, or every time there was a fallout, they used to really hurt to the point where now some probably don't say anything anymore. We just think, I know where this is going now, so we keep it PG.
Yeah. So
do you know what I mean?
No,
we just don't go there anymore.
I'm getting tearful now because
what the hell?
Oh my God! What?
Because
oh my God!
Because I hate arguing. I hate arguing with the pair of you, and it's just I remember crying on the phone to you. I was like, I just hate it. I don't know what it is, but we don't argue that often. So then when we do, it really hurts.
Yeah. So what?
It really hurts.
I don't argue. Yeah. So I don't argue with you, right? So if I'm saying something, because very rarely that I'll stand my ground with any of you boys on anything.
Right, hot-headed though.
That's
man.
bullshit.
I
don't say anything.
No one knows that side of you now. The new Scott.
No.
You're hot-headed.
No, I just got good boundaries. If
it don't fit your boundaries, you can lose it.
Yeah, because you take the piss.
Yeah, well, there's a way of diffusing it, but you still got it in you.
So we did diffuse it. But what I'm saying is, Adam gets really irate and upset because you don't like arguing. But all I said was, this is how bad arguments were. I didn't go. I said, I just think he's out of order, right? Yeah. And that's the extent of it. But what's beautiful about our arguments now is they don't last very long. So we were on the train and we were sound and it's done. Yeah. But listen, it's healthy. We're gonna, and also, boys, as we're working together now more, spending more time together.
Imagine doing this podcast and we all weren't talking to each other.
Well, no,
it's going to happen.
That'd be a fun podcast.
It's going to happen.
There'll be a time where we'll have to go, sorry guys, there's no episode this week. No, but it's real life.
I watched you today.
No, but I feel like I understand me and you, because we've had so many arguments over the years, we understand each other's boundaries a lot more. Whereas me and you don't really argue, so we've had to feel them out a little bit. We've had to understand the pecking order. And you need to get back down there. It goes, Ryan, me, you.
I'm just sitting on the fence, me. This is what I mean. But then when I get off the fence, you're like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing?
Get back on there, you.
Oh, sorry. But anyway, no, listen. Andy, we're brothers. It's real life. We're going to have arguments. But come on. There's worse things we're arguing about a train.
I know, and this is what I'm saying, yeah.
But I love it. I think, listen, it's healthy, man.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
It's good.
But boys, get used to it because we're doing this together.
This is what I'm saying, because we're doing a lot more stuff
but
together.
we've got, let's make a deal now. Let's make a handshake, all of us. Right,
we holding hands together.
Go on. Give us a hand.
No, I hate this, Scott.
Give us a hand. Give us your hand. Come on.
Hold his hand.
Right, if we ever have an argument,
go on.
If you ever have an argument, we've got
still got to do the podcast.
We've got to squash it within half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
half an hour.
Depends how bad it is.
No. We've got half.
Scott Shag Lucy. Yeah. Listen, we've got to squash it. We've got to squash it, guys. Half an hour. We're running out of time.
We made a deal.
That's why you wanted to do the handshake.
Caroline. Oh my God. Right. Anyway, guys, we're gonna have to wrap it there. But thank you for tuning in. I hope. Listen, we're real. We've definitely been real. We've definitely been real on this podcast. But yeah, listen. If you've got a brother or sister, you've got half an hour to squash it. Yeah. Make sure you do. We love you, and we'll be back next week. Let's go.